Welcome to the new year, and I know some of you want to start businesses this new year. In this particular video, I will share with you 6 business ideas that you can actually start from home. Some of these will not even require you to have a lot of money to start, but these are ideas to get you in the right direction so that you can start a second income stream. Remember, if you really want to get rich, you probably need 7 streams of income, which we'll talk about in another video. But in this one, let's get those credits rolling. Very first business that you can start from home is freelance writing. Now, this is one of those businesses that you'll most likely see people online advertising about, but I want to give you 2 different sites that you can go to actually make this work. The first one is called Upwork. This is a site where you get about 60 credits a month to bid on different projects. The first thing that you will need here are samples of writing that you have already done, and then you'll also need to choose whether you want to do hourly jobs or fixed rate jobs. This is a site that I actually used a long time ago, even before it was called Upwork. It was called Odesk, where you'd actually come in and bid for different jobs. This is one of the sites where you can also do other freelancing jobs, not just online writing. You can be a video editor, you can be a graphic designer. All this is found on Upwork. You can also go to a site called Fiverr. This is a site where you set up online gigs, and once you do this, you start bidding for jobs, or people start coming to you telling you to do different jobs. I know there is a Facebooker called Walter Akolo who actually trains people on how to become freelance writers, and his course is actually really affordable. I don't know if he's doing one this year, but I took it a few years ago. That time it was about 3,000 bob, and it's actually a good way to start because he can give you jobs as well as you are building your profile and then giving you feedback as well. This could be really important if you're at home. You can use either your phone. If you don't have a laptop, if you have one, then that will be important as well. And then you'll also need a good internet connection. The good thing is here you can be able to just subscribe to one of the plans that, especially the monthly ones, would be really affordable for you, so that you're always online and you're ready to answer any questions that someone has when they are giving you a particular job. Business number 2 is virtual assistants. So many people want to start businesses, but there are some other things that are not core to all that they do. As a virtual assistant or a VA, you can actually be able to come in and handle these tasks. This can be answering of emails. For someone like me who's a photographer, then you'd probably become a photo editor and work for that person, and you can do the work of a secretary but now online. You do not even have to meet the client that you have. You just need to be able to be there to assist them on the things that they need assistance on. Some of them it's replying emails, some of them it's answering and planning their calendars, some of them it's writing up of proposals, anything that they need assistance on. The good thing is you can actually do this business from home, have different clients depending on where they are in the world, and this can be a good way for you to be able to grow yourself in this new year. There's a lady called Elma who does, I think, called Virtually by Elma, and I'll place all these links in the description below, but she teaches people how to become virtual assistants. I know my sister-in-law actually took that course and did with her, so it's a good course that you can be able to do. And at the very end, you also get a guide as well onto places where you can get virtual assistance jobs. Business number 3 is online teaching or tutoring. Similar to what I'm doing right now. You can come in on YouTube and educate people on different things that they need to learn. You can also go to a site like Udemy and put a course there. You can go to other sites where tutorials are placed like Thinkific and put a course there. So you need to shoot video content and then you'll put it up for people to be able to see. A site like SkillShare is also good. I'll place a link in the description below if you want to sign up for SkillShare. The first month is usually free, and then after that you pay about $10 a month. You can learn there, but you can also become a tutor there, and depending on how good your course is, you will make a lot of money using this particular sites. And then if you also are a teacher of English, there are some countries where they need online English tutors. I don't have the sites right now, but I'll place it in the description below, where you can be able to go and teach people English. They may take you through some exams so that they make sure that you're qualified to do this, but this can be a good way for you to be your own boss at home. You're seated in the house, you're teaching people things online. Some of these students, they don't know English. They could be in lower primary or things like that. So you teach them at your own time or at the set times, and then you make your money on your PayPal and you get your money that way. That can be a good business to start in this new year. Business number 4 is an e-commerce store. The thing that excites me about this one is that so many social media sites have actually integrated shopping into the app itself. Here on YouTube, and we are hoping that this goes live for African countries. You have shopping as well in the US and the UK, but you can actually be able to shop directly from YouTube right now. This would be good for a content creator because you can be able to link to your merchandise that is offsite or to affiliate offerings that you have straight into your Shopify shop. You can also do this on sites like Instagram and TikTok as well. What I've actually seen people do on TikTok is, if you have a particular business, and most of these are those that sell women wares, you can actually come onto TikTok live and show people the different items that you have for sale, even the prices, and people are booking right onto the TikTok live. I haven't seen someone do it here on YouTube, but that would be interesting to see, because this is essentially using social media as your e-commerce store. You can set up a website if you need to. One of the sites that I recommend is either Odoo, Wix, or Bluehost. You can use those as your website domain providers, or you can just start a WordPress site for free and use that to be able to get in touch with your customers. You can open an Instagram business page and get your customers while seated at home. The good thing with this particular business is, once you buy these items, you come with them and then take really good photos of them so that now you place them on to social media. In order to ramp this up, if you want to make even more money, then look for models who will wear your clothes, and once they do this, you can be able to sell them online. Most of the time, you'll find people resonate a bit more with clothing that they have seen on an actual human body than just photos online. Business number 5 has to do with social media management. If you are at home and you're watching this, then you most likely can be able to manage a social media page. Many people just think about the very big companies and how to get a social media job at those companies. It is possible to just look for your local business and help them get onto social media. This can be different types of businesses. These are people who do not yet have the time to get onto social media, or they are afraid of getting onto a new social media platform. For instance, if you're a young person and you see a boutique that is near your home, you can actually get into a partnership with them and manage their TikTok page, as well as model for them on their TikTok page, so that you help them get more sales, and then any sales that you're bringing in through the TikTok page, you can get a cut of it. That's a mix of getting a brand deal and doing affiliate marketing at the same time. If you're doing this social media management, you don't just have to work with one client. Since this is a good business that you're doing from the house, you can actually set Mondays I'm supposed to deal with this brand, Tuesday with this particular brand, like that until the end of the week. Then you also use apps which can help you to schedule out content for these different brands so that they also stay consistent on the gram. And this can be a good cash cow for you at the end of the month, especially if you're working with 3-4 brands. This can be a good way for you to make money in the new year. Business number 6 is event planning. You don't have to do this business with a lot of money. An event planner is someone who can be able to bring different people together. So for this particular business to succeed, the one important thing that you need to have is connections with vendors who do different things. So what you do is you make sure that you are coordinating this event for the client, as well as making sure that all these vendors are on the same page, and at the same time they will get paid by the client at the end of the day. You will charge the client a percentage of the total cost or a fixed fee depending on how you agree with them. But you can be able to become an event planner even if you don't have tents. You just need to know someone who has tents, and then they become your vendor. So they vend to you and you provide this to the final client. This can be a good business to start. Even if you're at home, your phone can be your business hub. So you make these calls to different service providers, find out if they're available on a particular date that the client needs, or if they are not available, they give you someone else who has the same quality as you but does the same thing, and you can be able to engage with them. As you're starting off, you may have few vendors on your side. The key here is to also network with as many people as possible who are service providers in the event industry, and this can make you one of the biggest planners in the country. A good place to actually go and start this business is a page like Brides on a Budget on Facebook, where you can actually go and advertise your event planning services. Who knows, you may get your first client from there. The sky is the limit. Form a Facebook and Instagram page as well. Get onto TikTok as well, and you can be able to get these clients to now start looking for you to give them these services. Are there any other businesses that you think you can start in this new year? Please share them in the comments down below, and then watch these other ideas that are there for you as a business person to start, and I'll see you in the next one.